Nicholas, how you doing?
Hey, Rich, what are you doing?
Good. So sorry. What's your problem? You're getting flaked on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the like my question is, I'm 20 years old right now, and I hit the gym. I'm on my purpose. I got the game. I got the look, but I'm working on my purpose right now and trying to make bank and
Mm.
have a high status. And I'm red pilled as fuck. I mean, I've been consuming your content and other content creators for the past 3 years, and oh my god, I'm really excited right now. Like I've been watching your content for the past 3 years, and like it feels really amazing right now. So my question is, I mean, like no matter what I do, I mean, like I'm not successful, like because like women flake on me, even though I do the right thing, and it doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I approach
What
women
what uh what percentage of dates that you set up do they end up flaking on you?
probably like 70% or
Seventy
60.
percent,
Yeah.
60 to 70%. And how old are these women? You said you're 22.
No, I'm 20 years old, and they're like 25 years old, 24 years old. I mean,
Oh,
sometimes
so you're
22.
20 and they're older than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 25-year-old women generally don't have a lot of interest in a 20-year-old guy.
Yeah, sometimes like 18. I mean, I don't know. I just approach women in real life. I don't really use dating apps, and like
Well, look, I mean, if you're trying to set up dates with women, like you're 20 and she's 25, the 25-year-old chick probably doesn't live at home, wants to go out and do cool shit and be entertained. And if an older guy with a cool car or a beach house or a boat or something says, "Yo, let's, what are you doing this weekend?" Her phone's blowing up already. There's like her phone is basically a box of dicks. Like guys are hitting her up constantly. Hey, what are you
yeah,
doing? Let's get together. Let's grab a drink. Da, 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 da. And if you think she's going to carve out time for a guy that's 5 years younger than her, like, do you have a lot of money? Do you have a nice car? Do you have a beach house? Do you have a boat?
yeah. I don't, but actually, like the thing is,
Right. So
sometimes like
25-year-old girls are hanging out with guys that have that kind of stuff, right? So I mean, yeah, you're going to get flaked on. So one of your problems is you're expecting a high close rate on a demographic that doesn't typically respond well to you.
what can be the solution? I mean, I think the thing
Date chicks
is,
that are 19, 20, 21.
yeah, but like my question is, like I talk to women who are 18, 19. I mean, and I have really high sexual market value because like you can see my physique right now, but I've been in the gym for the past like 8 years, and like I got the game, but like something doesn't work. I mean, like I'm just trying to find a solution to the problem itself.
Well,
I
are you
mean,
just playing like, dude game on them? Like, look at me, I'm a ripjack dude, and
no,
you should just go out
actually,
with me because of that.
no, actually, like I just approach them, and like I don't go outside to approach women, but whenever I see, like an attractive girl, I just, like I'm like, hey, what are you
Okay,
doing?
well, okay, let me ask you this question. When you're setting up dates with 20-year-olds, do they flake on you at the 60 to 70% rate?
Yeah, they're like, I got something to do, and I'm like, I break the flake, I leave them on scene, I don't insist on,
What do you offer to do with them? Like, what sort of dates are you offering to take them out on?
actually on the first date, I mean, like I didn't, like I go, like I'm like, let's drink something, because I don't want to pay a lot of money on the first date, like eating something or stuff like that, because
Hmm.
like some women, like can exploit men for eating food for free, and and I'm like, let's hang out, like let's grab a drink, we can, like have fun and chill,
Okay, okay. So the first date is a drink. So what do you do for the second date?
uh, like actually I try to increase the sexual tension by taking action instead of talking, and I try to, like do something fun because, like women want to have fun, and,
Hmm.
I try to be captivating as much as possible, and, I don't really go into deep topics. I just keep it fun, amusing, and this is what I'm trying to do, and, you know,
Do
yeah.
you do you work? Do you have your own place?
Actually, like probably 2 months, like, yeah, within 2 months, I'm gonna go to Europe. I'm not living in Europe right now, so uh, I'm I'm working with my dad right now, and I'm living with my dad right now. But I think about going to Germany, like within 2 months, and
Where do you live?
ideal but Turkey.
You live in Turkey, and you're thinking about just doing some traveling throughout Europe, or
No, actually, I'm gonna go to college as a student.
oh, you're gonna go to college. Okay, so I mean, like you're calling yourself a high value guy, but I mean, you've got looks, but that's it, right? You don't even have a plan. and you don't even have your own place. And you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, let's go out for that date. And if she digs your vibe, I mean, she's going to dig your vibe. Like, you can't, like, genuine burning desire is obvious as hell, right? You've read my book?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So look, I mean, you're doing a few things wrong here, right? I mean, one of the other things you're doing wrong too is you're chasing tail like crazy. Like, all that you're about right now is like, why is my flake rate so high? I want to get more girls, sort of thing, right?
Yeah,
But at
I'm
20
just
years
asking,
old, dude, like, what do we just finish talking about, right? Chase excellence, not women.
yeah, actually, I do. Right now, I'm working on programming, and I think about building on my own business, and I'm writing a book about something I'm interested in, and like I put in the work, I hit the gym, and I work on building up my business and
Right.
working.
But
Yeah, I
again,
got
again, your results aren't where you want them to be. You can always tell what somebody's belief system and choices are like by looking at their results. And I'm looking at your results, and you're saying 60 to 70% of women flake on me when I set a date. So that tells me that your beliefs around dating and around unplugging and red pill awareness and all that stuff aren't where they should be if you want a much better close rate and you want to deal with fewer flakes, right? Like, women will flake. Like, let's be honest, they
yeah.
will. But 70% is way too much. And again, we talked about you're dating, or you're trying to set up dates with women that are too far out of your range. You should be dating 19, 20 year olds, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's it.
Yeah, I try to
Right.
play the numbers game because like I know that women are flaky, and like increasing my options, and
Yeah. So why even bother if you know that it's not going to work out well, right? I mean, look,
yeah,
if you see a picture of a chick on a dating app and it's one picture like this with an aerial shot, she's fat, right?
yeah,
Right. So, like, why even bother talking to her? Like, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, why even making the effort to try to close a chick that's 5 years older than you, that's probably more interested in dating a guy with something going on,
yeah. I got it. Actually,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
my purpose is not like hanging out with women. I'm chasing excellence. It's just that like it's not the main thing. I mean, it's just a question. I mean, like because
Hey,
like
dude,
I feel.
I'm $3,000 an hour when people book me privately, right? And what you're spending this time on is, why do girls flake on me? So that's where your priority's at, right? So my advice has been dispensed. I would encourage you to, take the little bar back and watch that last 5 minutes over and over again until it sinks in. But it is what it is, my friend. You've got to come to accept these things.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Hey, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.